this video, I'm going to show you how to create a waterfall chart using positive and negative numbers using Excel version 15.23. So let's get started. Okay, so before we get into that, I want to show you what the chart looks like as we copy and drag these cells down. The first day you'll see, and as we drag this down a second day, you'll see the chart progress as we go along. So I'm just going to complete that and drag it all the way down to day 16 to complete the chart. And there we have our waterfall chart. So you can also go back and adjust the first day to a negative value, and it will adjust accordingly, as you can see. Okay, so I'm just going to go and change day 1 back to what it was. Right. And change the last day to what it was. Okay, so now we can continue. Right, so now we get to the most important part, and that is the formulas. So now I'm going to show you what the formulas are in each block. The first block is the ends block, which is the simplest formula, which is just simply equal to B111. The second formula is the longest formula. So don't be scared by that. It's not very complicated. If you read it slowly, you'll see that the second half is basically the same as the first half, except that the values in the second half are opposite. The next formula is if it's above 0 and is going up. The next one is if it's below 0 and going up. The next one is if it's above 0 and going down. And the last one is if it's below 0 and going down. Okay, so now we want to copy these formulas down to day 16. So I'm just going to select these and then drag them all the way down to day 16. Right, now all the values got filled in, and that's our chart. Okay, so now we have to insert the chart. So what you do is you select column A, hold down the command button, and select ends all the way down to day 16. Now you go to insert, column, stack column, and there is your chart. So I'm just going to resize that. And then I'm going to zoom in a little bit so I can see the legends. Now we have to edit these legends. Okay, so the first one we'll edit is the blank. We have to select that again just to get the blank. Right, now we go to Format, Format Pane, and where it says Fill, you select No Fill. Where it says Border, you select No Line. Okay, so now we edit the first up. Select Solid Fill. It's green, so that's fine. The second one we'll make Solid Fill green. The downs will make red. Solid Fill red. And the last one, Solid Fill red. Right, so last of all we'll do the ends. Okay, so now we want the bars all next to each other. So to do that, we just select any one bar, and where it says gap width, you just decrease it to 0%. Now you have all the bars next to each other. To give the chart a better look, with a little bit of depth, we go to Format, where it says Shape Effects, you go to Bevel, and we select the first one which says Circle. Right, now we'll do that. Those were for all the greens above 0, now we'll do all the reds above 0. Then we'll select all the reds below 0. And all the greens below 0. And there you have your somewhat 3D chart with a bit of depth. Right, so now I want US dollars to appear in this column over here. So I'm going to select that. Go to Format, Format Pane. Go to this option here, Axis Options. Go down to where it says Number, Category General, and click on Currency. I want US dollars, so I'm going to go down and click on that. And you'll see on the left it's changed to dollars. To increase the size of the values, just double click on it. Then go to Home and change the size. And I'll just give it a title. And give it the right size. And then do the same for the bottom. Don't double click, just click it once. Okay, so now I just want to put in a background fill. So I select the chart, right click, Format Chart Area, go to Chart Options, Fill, and a Gradient Fill. And there's my chart with a nice background fill. And that includes today's video lesson on how to make a waterfall chart using positive and negative numbers. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and feel free to share it. Thanks.